Hey everybody, it's Michelle and welcome to A Day in the Life with me. Today's video is going to be the second installment of the monthly challenge. If you don't recall, I'll leave the playlist for the first episode and this will be the second episode. There will be a playlist down below as well. This time it was the beautiful Just Jessica who got the word. Her word was delay. And she didn't have any parameters on the colors to use. She said she wanted it something to do with a clock or steampunk. I've decided to try to recreate one of these looks. Not sure why I thought it would be a good idea to try the looks, but that's what I'm going to try, and I'm going to use these palettes. Illuminati times Isabella. I'm going to use the black color and then probably this glitter. Not positive yet. So that's one palette I'm going to use. I'm going to use the Kimchi I'm Feeling Sweet. And probably going to use some of the golds in there. So there is palette 2. I might use the gold out of this Pat McGrath palette. This is the Submersive palette that I won from Xenia. And then possibly the Huda palette. I'm still not sure. But let me get this open. Possibly that black and maybe a gold or two out of here. Haven't really set it all out yet. I'm going to start with the Kimchi palette. And I'm going to use the mirror that's in here. And I do have my contacts in. Okay, I'm going to start with this Wet n Wild, kind of a packer brush. And I'm going to go in just to set a base. I do have eye primer on. I'm just going to go in with, what is it? Holy Cannoli. It is that shade right there. And I'm just going to use that to set my base. Okay, I didn't really want to add a whole lot of the color. Just wanted to set the primer. And have a base laid down. Now, out of all of these palettes, the only palette that I have used before is the Remastered. This is the first time I've ever dipped into the Kimchi palette. I've never used the Pat McGrath palette, and I've never used this one either. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside for now. So I've got my base laid down. Okay, now I'm going to go into the Huda, and I'm going to get that black color, which is Black Truffle. And I just want to start laying down the black. Now I know that all of these ladies that are in this collab, now that I've seen like the first, how everyone did like the first one, I know that they're all way more talented than I am. But I want to give it a try. Okay, so that's looking a little crazy. I am completely out of my comfort zone here. Completely. Okay, so now I want to start adding some gold, and I am going to go into the Pat McGrath. Maybe. Okay, and I'm going to try to go in with this pigment packer from MOTD, and I'm just going to dip into that gold. Go in with the black glitter that's in here, this color right down here, and I'm going to use that same brush that I used for the dark color in the Huda palette. Ooh, this has a lot of fallout. I don't know that I like that. Okay, let me clean this up and I'll be back. Okay, so here is our finished look. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I know that everyone else is probably doing much better, but you know what? I actually kind of like it. I mean, the black is way out of my comfort zone. I did use all of the palettes that I pulled out. I didn't use too much of the Kimchi palette, but I mean that one color that laid down the base, and I used the mirror in the Kimchi palette. So there's that. I didn't use the glitter because I figured the gold that I used from the Pat McGrath palette I think is good enough. My liner, I have the Kokie Cosmetics Champagne, my project pan for the mascara, and then on my lips I have two colors, although they're very, very similar. All over my lips I have this, can't make out the name, but it's the Tarteist Pro. It's all over my lips, and then in the center I have the Cara Beauty Last Chance. These are what I have on my lips. I think it's pretty darn close to the pictures that I showed, and I'll insert here as well. But yeah, if you can go, please go check out everyone else's channels. If you've come from someone else's channel, welcome. I hope you stick around and enjoy my channel. Please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring that notification bell so you're notified of each and every upload. Please leave me a sweet comment down below, and as always, remember, be kind to one another and know that you are loved, you are appreciated, you are important. Bye guys.